Hello and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic mod Monday. Today we have Yugoslavian train Polish map and a huge station. There was about 30 to 35 mods released in the last 7 days. These are just some that caught my eye. Please go to the workshop and find something nice for yourself. There's enormous amounts of map released in the last 7 days, so you're definitely gonna find something nice for yourself. Also, if you appreciate the work that our modders are doing, you can go and give them a 5-star rating or 1-star rating or leave a feedback if you whatever you see fit. Matineo Vuvu and Central Bus and Train Transport Hub, 6 non-blocking platforms for buses, 6 train platforms, underground and ground level pedestrian entrances, 8,000 passenger capacity. With this combo, this unit will bear any load of passengers you throw at it. This is my new favorite central station because it both has bus and train stations at once. I don't think we have too many of those, but this is definitely really beautiful model. By the way, it has underground connection as well. We're gonna check that out, but first things first, how the model looks like. Absolutely a little weathered. It looks new-ish. It looks a little bit used. It's not too new. The roof tiles, I love the roof tiles on this. Okay, obviously it is a little bit more weathered here, but the side of the building looks really beautiful. I mean, this looks really beautiful as a weathered station. Anyway, so we have 6 platforms for trains, and we have 6 bus locations, bus places, parking spaces for buses, and we have a couple of underground and overground entrances. Okay, how does it compare to vanilla? I don't think we can directly compare it, but let's say big train platform here costs like 13,000. If we go to a bus infrastructure, we can find our little bus platform. That would be let's say a big one, 10,000, so that would be 22, 25,000, 23, 24, 25,000 rubles in price. And how much does this one cost? We have it here, huge central transport hub, 75,000 rubles. I think it's extremely fair. It does have this lavish building in front, which costs money. Rest of it is mostly ground level infrastructure. Of course, some of the underground connections, but you're gonna have to connect your underground pedestrian passages to these. You can see here underground, overground, and you have a couple of ground level connections on all sides. You can see here underground connection as well. Anyway, really beautiful model. It's one of my favorites this mod Monday, so check it out in the link in the description of the video. 1930s Technical University by Comrade Joe. Technical University built in 1930s constructivist style based on an existing university building in central Moscow, currently hosting the University of Design and Technology named after A.N. Kosygin. Employs 50 professors, 100 workers, 300 students max, collisionless. This model comes with an LOD, although it's not practically heavy. Right, so you have a little bit more description there, and if you want to support Comrade Joe and his work, you have a link as well. I intentionally made it on a slope like this so you can see how it differs from this side being afloat in the air a little bit, or the other side being underground. But I don't think it looks the worst even if you place it without any collisions. You can see on the opposite side, maybe it's gonna look a little bit ugly on this side. Right, one side is a red brick building, the other side is nice stone facade. Absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't, if you ask me when was this built, I would definitely not say 1930s. This looks 1990s, 2000s, definitely. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful building. Right, so let's go to compare it with price-wise. It costs 85,000 rubles, 100 workers and 50 professors. How does it compare to vanilla ones? We have vanilla, they are 200,000, technical is 153,000. Headquarters of the Communist Party is 200,000, so it could be a little bit comparable to this one, even though it has requirement for less professors but more normal staff, and it does have bigger capacity. I personally think that vanilla universities are overpriced for some unknown reason, and they're way too big. I think this is quite realistic, and you will see this using my Let's Plays. Link in description of the video. Next up, Pasha Frollo 1990 Romanian Block from Ploiesti. Or Ploiesti. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this. I'm gonna double check this tomorrow at work. I'm working with some Romanians. The house is made with a real project located in the city of Ploiesti Romania. The mod was made according to request and comrade, yada yada yada. Number of floors 10, number of apartments 40, residents 80. This is really good number. Thank you for that. What did fails to mention the quality of the apartments? Let's check the quality of the apartments. We have 91%, 91, and 91. All three buildings are 91%. I think they are just differently skinned, so I don't see any significant difference. This one has the like fenced balconies. This one has what is this one? It has a metal little barrier on the balconies, and this one has the metal one in green. I think the balconies look a little bit different. If I'm missing something, guys, sorry about that. But they look exactly the same, just the side colors. So I would say that the skin is different. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It has a really small footprint, and all sides are have balconies and windows, which is great. I really like our people to have these things in the apartments. Anyway, really, really beautiful model. I'm gonna be keeping these and using them. 6,000 rubles for 7,000 rubles for each one of them. 80 workers. Let's compare the price to vanilla. That would be something in this ballpark. So we have 9,000 here, 7,000. It's in the same price range, I would say, more or less. So definitely not a cheaty mod. For more details, link in the description of the video. Latam Urban Tenements #1 by Vandeco. Right. Okay. Hello, guys. Now to my third release. As stated before, this is a part of series trying to bring more Latin American feel to the game, and you have big thumbs up from me. I'm keeping all the mods. I'm gonna be using them. There's also skins for this. I just wanted to mention that this is only there's 2 or 3 different mods that you can subscribe that are skins for these. They're absolutely gorgeous. Right, stats of the buildings are pretty low. It's 57%. I don't want to go into more details because you're gonna have to go there and read about these. But these are Latin American tenement buildings. They do have less than I would like the quality of flats. I'm not really sure if the locals in South America would agree with this, because from the outside they look quite nice. I would say maybe it's the oh, they even have the open staircases. This is really nice. I love this. Oh, look at the details on this. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is 120 people can fit in here, not 80. I thought it was 80. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Really, really beautiful, cheap accommodation. Now, if they are a little bit cheaper than the vanilla ones, look at the quality of living. 62%, 57, and we have 64 over here in the smallest building. This is something I'm going to be using in my Let's Plays. I really, really like the details on these. They are absolutely beautiful. I don't mind if I use it outside. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit unrealistic with these staircases. It wouldn't usually be in the open in the Siberian winter, but still, they're so beautiful. Look at the models. Like, you can literally go inside. I wonder if I can go inside, like, you know, and see the view from the staircases. Unfortunately, I can't from this perspective. But anyway, right, we compared everything. Link in the description of the video. Right, we didn't compare anything. This is 120 people. We were comparing the other ones. 120 people. What's the price of these bad boys? You can see here tenements for 40 workers, 9,000. I can tell you already that this is way more expensive than vanilla ones. The most expensive vanilla buildings are around 20,000, and those are like almost 200 people. These are 23,000, 17,000. So definitely not a cheaty mod. This is quite realistic and fair. I would even increase the quality of flats. This is just my 2 cents, but in my opinion. But there you go. Beautiful little hotel, Ravniste by Equinox Nova. He's being a little bit shy on the description here, but based on now closed hotel Ravniste in Jastrebac, Serbia. The hotel has to be built in isolated area with a good view for best ratings. Right? Yeah, absolutely. This is again my favorite mod. This mod Monday. Look at the angles. Look at the architecture of this. Like you can literally see anything. The only thing missing is like open windows and seeing the furniture inside, but other than that, look at the balconies, look at the roof, look at the chimneys coming from the... It's absolutely beautiful. Even the log from this side, it looks like a log cabin a little bit. Absolutely beautiful design, absolutely beautiful hotel. What can we say more about it? It has 6 workers capacity, 48 people, 3-star rating. It currently has -0, but that's the -0.5, but anyway, that's the reasons. Anyway, beautiful little hotel. What about the price? Equinox Nova usually prices it quite fairly, 16,000 800 or 900, so 17,000 for a hotel. 48 spectator. There, yeah, look at this. This is like way bigger hotels here are more or less the same price. So quite fair price. My favorite mod, this mod Monday. If you want to learn more, you have a link in the description of the video. Yugoslavia Railways Class 442, nickname Brena by Adri_95. Right, this is Yugoslavia Railway Class 442, three-store locomotive made in Yugoslavia 1980s by Rade Končar. Name Brena prevailed among the train drivers after a single lap of Brena, who enjoyed exceptional popularity throughout Yugoslavia during the 1980s. Exile layout BO, I do not know what that means, sorry about that. Available 1980s to 2000s, top speed 160 kilometers per hour, of course, 4,400 kilowatt power, and mass 82 tons. Absolute eye candy, my new favorite train. Unfortunately, it's 1980s, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit when I start in the 60s to get to this train, but definitely something I'm gonna be using on a daily basis. Anyway, how does it compare to other locomotives? So if we go to our little storage over here, it's an electric locomotive, by the way, costs 94,000 rubles. You can see here, compared to other mods, it's a little bit more expensive, and of course higher quality because it's from Yugoslavia. But let's see, in value it would fit in, here we go, Brena is over here. It would fit with similar, oh, it's a little bit cheaper with the same power compared to some of these Polish locomotives. What about this DR class 1985? It's a little bit more expensive, more powerful. It's in the ballpark. I think the price of this locomotive is in a ballpark, so it's quite realistic. Link in description of the video. I give you Nadgórska Republika Ludowa by Nuta Games. Right, there's a... Any of you who wanted complicated maps, there you go, play this map. So, this is Nadgórska, I think it would be upper or hilly, something Górska, Górale in Polish. I know a little bit about Polish, but not that much, sorry about that. But it would be like hilly region of People's Republic of hilly region, I would say, Nadgórska. Right, there's a description in Polish because it's a Polish map. It's, let's go description. From the Encyclopedia of Soviet Nations, Mountain People's Republic of NRL. A country located at the end of the mountain and peninsula in the Eastern Europe, country separated from the Soviet Union after 1940 riots as a puppet country. After the separation, supported by the first secretary, it was possible to build a railway line to the capital, which falls into ruin and found large deposit of iron in the vicinity of the capital. Now, you become the first secretary and you have to lead NRL out of ruin. The map is quite mountainous. It contains one border crossing with Union and one Western countries. The deposits are difficult to access but rich in resources. A map modeled on the real terrain. Cities are not real of the peninsula near the Naples. Oh, right. Oh, that would be the... What's it called? I forgot. The peninsula region or... I'll remember. Amalfi Coast, something like that. In the Positano, maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know that much of that geography. Sorry about that. Okay, let's check it out. First, this map is tricky. It's like this. It has two border crossings that are quite close to each other. Heads up. A lot of sea level and a lot of mountainous areas. So if I go to F2 and show you how terrain looks like, red, really hard to build on and really hard to level, just so you know. This yellowish thing, it's a little bit easier to build on, and I think we have a little bit of a flat ground where Oolykee made the rest of the mod Monday video. That will be over here. You have a little bit more space. Okay, Ruda, that means ore, I believe. Vipadovice, sorry about that. Ropki Morskie. Okay, I'm not gonna be butchering any language, but the villages are not real. By the way, this village will probably die soon because these people are actually working the fields here, and they don't have any access to food and other stuff. There are quite few little villages. 5,000 people is population that you get. Actually a little bit less than that because we did import some people in our buildings for Mod Monday, but more or less would be in that ballpark. I wonder if these people are going to be depopulated because of the you gave them some amenities and not others. Really nice map, really beautiful area. Look at this, these crossroad villages, and then the end of the peninsula over here. Anyway, really beautiful map. Let's go for the resources. Coal, they are quite plentiful in the borderline regions. Let's see the terrain, how difficult it is in here. So we have, let's see where the resources are. Here we go. Oh yeah. In around this road, there's a lot of resources. Coal. Iron is rich. Iron areas are just near the capital city here. Oil is plentiful as well. Okay, I wouldn't go that the resource-wise is difficult. It's not. Terrain is definitely difficult. This is a lot of resources that you can start exporting sooner rather than later. So it's not going to be that difficult. But the terrain is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. And patchy for some reason. But anyway, for more details, please check out the link in the description of the video. It's a really beautiful map. If you want something challenging, check it out. I will say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.